start with the hi, welcome, thank you everyone for supporting me and just like coming to see my art show. Very grateful. And I know all of you guys, so it's really cool. It just feels like kind of like a kickback. All my friends are gathered. We're like, hey, let's talk more Kia's art. So that's what we're doing today. You guys can hear me well? We get thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. So I am gonna first start our session with a little bit of a breath work. We're gonna kind of like settle into the space and kind of ground ourselves before we start just like jumping into the topic at hand. So if you guys could do me a favor, close your eyes and prepare to settle down. Everything that happens here matters. Take a quick breath at your own pace. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do 3 breaths that require us to breathe all the way in until our belly is full. Breathing all the way in. And then we'll hold it for 3 seconds at the top. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll blow it out. So let's start with the first one. So inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Now exhale. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. And we have one more. We're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Oh, hold it at the top. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And when you are ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And then we begin. So to begin, today's piece is, I'm sure you guys know it's in all caps. It's like yelling at you, but it's called Freeze a Heart, Ice Cold. And this painting is about bitterness that arises after kind of like having a prayer or a wish or desire and not really getting it answered, and especially not getting it answered in time. Whether that be like something monetary or with a business or a job or a family member, a romantic partner, whatever that thing is that you've been asking for a really long time and you still haven't gotten it, there is a chance of bitterness coming, growing in you if you aren't moving from active faith, if you aren't completely confident that I'm going to get this thing no matter what, the thing that I prayed for, the thing that I asked for, the thing I desire, I'm getting it. If you are not able to do that, then bitterness can seep in. And bitterness is like a poison. So it grows over time. I had an analogy with a friend one time. We were talking about bitterness. It's kind of like oil, like an oil spill in a body of water. And so like if your body of water is a lake and you have like a little bit of oil in it, then okay, cool, like it's not too bad. But if your body of water is maybe something smaller, like a little puddle, and or not even forget it, it's still a lake. It's still a lake. And the water is indicative of your emotions. It's really just like about how you're feeling. Like, and so in this big huge lake of your emotions, your feelings, and then you have a huge oil spill instead of just that little bitty part. So now it's overtaking it, and you get in the water and you're sludged, gross, disgusting. That's what bitterness is like. It can continue to grow over time. And eventually, when the water dries up, guess what's still there? The oil. So how do we get rid of that oil, or how do we use that oil for fuel actually? Like how do we take it from being like a raw, crude emotion, feeling angry at the world, being upset, or kind of like, or maybe even taking it out on yourself and being depressed or being upset, or just really not knowing why maybe other people get their prayers faster, supposedly, or you get to see other people living that life that you want to live. And it's kind of like, I've been doing this work for however long. Like, why am I not getting it? Why? It just feels like something's missing, something's wrong. Um, how do we take that feeling and actually make it into something that we can use, like to actually like practically, not like, oh, take your emotions and make them into fuel, and then like it's just like some esoteric stuff and you don't know how to do it. You don't know, like, okay, yeah, you say use it as fuel, but how do I do that? You're not making any sense. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to basically, after I talk a little bit more about the painting and like the symbolism behind it, we are going to have a 30-minute kind of breakout session where we get to create something dedicated to whatever bitterness we have within us, and however that comes out for you, whatever you want to use. So if you're a writer, you can use a pen. If you are a piano player, you can play piano. Do whatever it is that you need to get that emotion out, or at least start steering it a little bit. And it might feel awkward at first if you don't usually like try to have an intention with whatever it is you're trying to get out, but it'll come out, I guarantee you. So without further ado, I am going to light the candles for the painting. I can find something like a match. Okay, there you go. And then that'll do. Okay, cool. Okay. And so while I'm doing this, I'll tell you guys about the painting so a little bit more. So this painting started, I think I started painting this maybe about a few months ago. And this was during a time where I was feeling just a little bit like bitter about my particular prayer that I pray. I know I'm not supposed to like tell you guys what the wish is, you know, like when they're like, oh, wish on a star. Don't tell anybody what your prayer, what your wish is until it happens. Well, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. I have kind of I think how long has it been? I'm 28 now. So it's been like maybe 10 years since I kind of like moved out and did the whole I'm an adult thing. And I've lived with like roommates, I've had like dorm experiences, I've done all these different things. And I find that there's like I've been asking for a place of my own for a while and like figuring out how to pay for it, how to achieve it myself, or how to achieve it otherwise. And that's just been like a constant like block that appears. And the reason why it's so important for me is because of the fact that at home is where I create. Like, if there's any place that I don't feel like I have to perform or do anything at all, like it's at home. Like, if my home's not in order, then everything else goes to sugar honey iced tea. So that's really it. That's been something that I've been wanting for a little while. So that's usually what I like ask for, something akin to that. It's usually like praying for some kind of like financial abundance or something so that I can get that type of place. And that's usually what my wish is. And so since you can imagine, it's been like 10 years, maybe 5 years since I actually started praying the prayer actually, like seriously. So it's like there is like this growing like weird bitterness coming, or not coming now, but like that was arising. Especially I had to go home, like I lived with my parents twice. And then I say the last time I did, I literally just moved out earlier this year in April. So like I was there for 2 years. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I thought it was kind of like a death sentence a little bit. And I don't know, like I was just feeling really angsty, really upset. Like I felt like I was being brought back to 16-year-old Markia because my parents were treating me the same. Like they definitely treated me exactly the same. And so there's just like a lot of like bitter emotions coming up from that. And even now that I am no longer there, I did move out, but I'm now in another space and I'm running into, guess what? The same issues, not with my parents, but like, you know, just with living with people that I don't know and how that doesn't always go so well. And so, not to go into details or anything, because I'm not going to. I'm just saying that that's been like a constant source of tension. So that's where this painting came from. I started doing this painting while I was out and about. Actually, like I didn't paint this at all inside my house at all, not once. It was a painting that I kept in my car because I wanted to have like a travel painting. So I brought it with me. I painted places with it. It was really cool. And as I first started painting this, it kind of like started with the face because I really love like elves, so I'm always like doing something with that. But as it developed, I found that the hand was like grasping something. I didn't know what that was for a while, and I feel like that was around the time when I really didn't understand what was happening internally, emotionally. Like I didn't realize what was like bubbling up or what was coming up in me. I was just irritable all the time. I was just mad or like annoyed or like tired and exhausted. And I was just like, and granted, like I said, I just finished this. I started this 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So this is still pretty fresh. Okay. So it's very fresh. But yeah, like I just I didn't get it. I feel like when you don't work on something that's going on internally, that's like subconscious within you, it will literally show up in random places. It'll show up as irritability. It'll show up as anger. It'll show up sometimes as overeating or not eating or like just any other way than just actually being able to communicate what it is that you are having a problem with. But when I did realize what it was, I think I realized it in the painting before I even realized it out loud. I started to sketch something, and I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool if I put a heart in there. Like, and I've always liked the like the real hearts, like the anatomical hearts. Like I've always loved those for some reason. Like I've always thought they look really cool. Like this is what a heart actually looks like. But I was like, okay, let me paint that. So I started to paint that, and I'm like, you know what? She looks like she's squeezing it. I'm like, I'm like, am I upset? Like, why am I painting something? Why am I drawing something that has someone like squeezing a heart? Like, what is that? And these are all the questions that I ask myself as I'm creating because I know that I'm actively working through an emotion. I'm actively working through something. So since I'm aware of that, I do ask questions like that, and especially as like things will come out intuitively, and I'm just like drawing or whatever comes out. Sometimes with singing or writing, but we're talking about painting now. So yeah, and that after that, I very quickly came to the conclusion of like, oh, okay, all right. What am I upset about? Like, what do I feel like my heart is being like squeezed about? Like, what am I feeling like I'm being held hostage? Like, you know? And I think it really is bitter. It was the bitterness that was growing up from that. That was coming from that. Like, I found that I was like even being like mean to my roommates and like, and not me, but like kind of like just like snippy or like whatever. And I find that that's really just because it was no one's fault. It was just that bitterness that was growing, and I wasn't doing anything with it, and nothing purposeful or anything. And so I found that by painting this, I was really able to get it all out. And that's what we're here to do today as well. Not necessarily painting unless you want to paint, but it's, yeah, definitely just about getting whatever weird emotions you have within you, anything. And I mean like anything, even if it's not bitterness, it's like anything that's like out of the ordinary, or you're like, you know, I've been noticing that I've been like this more lately, or people have been making the comment that I'm like this more lately. Like I usually know when my mom tells me, my mom will be like, Markia, you know, you're being mean right now. I'm like, okay, mom, like, all right. So, but yeah, so all that to say, keep that in mind. What we're going to do next, I'm going to play something for you guys. If you guys could pull out a pencil, a paper, a pen, whatever your writing utensil of choice is, and I am going to play a how do I say? I'm gonna play a little song, and I like to think of them as like stories more than anything. Like when I sing, I feel like yes, I like to sing a cool song here or there, but it's more about the story that it's telling. So I'm going to play the featured song for this. What do I do it for? And as you listen to it, I want you to pay attention. And if you hear any particular parts of it that stick out to you, any words, any saying, any phrases, or if you even think of something, just write it down, and you'll be able to like kind of come back to that later. But it's just about kind of getting out what does come up from this song. So I'm gonna do that now. Ah, oh. Mm.
I think I think too much. I think I psych myself out. I think something's about to go down. I think there is something more. There is more, 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 more. There is more, more to learn, more to see, more to be, more to believe, more to dream, more to see, more to do, more to experience. I guess I'll stay alive till then. I suppose I'll stay around till then. I guess there's something more for me to find. I'm ready to climb or fly, climb or fly. I try to be exactly what I always imagine. Imagine, and I guess sometimes I can be a little rough in execution. Perhaps my tongue could use a fusion of love and ambition. Not just one or the other. Not just one or the other. 'Cause there's more. There always is. Yes, there's more. Yes, I know there is, and I guess I'll stay alive till then. Stay alive till then. I guess I will stay. I will stay, 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 stay. At least till then. And maybe one day I'll say the same. Even when there's no more to do. Even when there's no more stairs to climb, I will say, maybe one day I'll know. Maybe I'll know how much I could keep going. And maybe one day I'll know. Yeah, one day I'll surely know. To find what's there, to find what's within, to find what God has been planning all along. What he's been thinking of, what he's been setting up. Yes, I'll stay, I'll stay. Finally, there's something more. Though not much has changed, I'll always know. If I wanted to, I could, and I would. Maybe say it's taking too long, that I'm impatient, that maybe I am faithful for nothing, and then you show up. You come to my rescue every single time, every single time, every single time, every single time, every single time you say, when I no longer have the strength to breathe, you do it for you, do it for me. And I do it for love. Yes, I do it for love. I do it for love, 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 love. Do it for love, love. Do it for love. Do it for love.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So that was that. So now that we've done that aspect of it, hold that, and we are now going to move into our creation portion of the exercise, or not even the exercise of the night. We're not exercising, guys. Like, anyways. But yeah, we're gonna move into the creation part of it. Just some quick ground, not rules, but just kind of like some things that you can keep in mind. Whatever it is that you want to use to create with, you don't have to do it on camera if you don't want to. Like, this is like a private. This is private for you. So like on like there'll be a chance afterwards for you to share if you would like to, and kind of like, okay, like let people know like what you did or whatever it is that you would like to share. But one, you don't have to. This is literally just so that you can kind of go within and kind of see what's going on in there and kind of just like do a check, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that feels like. So pull out your mediums. I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes, and yeah, then that's pretty much it. And then just again, nah, not even again. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm setting the timer, guys. I'm setting the timer. Let's see. On the timer. Okay, now go. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Wait, what do we do in the 30 minutes?
You are going to create a thing, whatever that will start a thing. So like if you want to write, you can write something. If you want to play a piano, you can play something. If you want to dance, you can dance. Whatever it is that you want to particularly use to express yourself right now. And the prompt, quote unquote, is basically the theme. You are like trying to see if there's any like kind of bitterness or what feelings you have about like whatever that prayer is that you've been asking for a very long time. Like you're really just doing like a check-in, and whatever comes out about that is what comes out. Any more questions?
Gotcha, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Do-do. Okay, everyone, come back to me. Okay. How was everybody's session? Okay. Oh man, that's so close. I gotta stop that. Let me scoot away. This is like kind of scarily close. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of want to know how your guys' sessions went. Anyone want to share first?
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, so my session, I really appreciate that space. Like it was really healing for me. There were a few things that I wanted to do. I wasn't sure what to do. I was going to write, create something digital, but since we are healing the part of ourselves that is like holding on to something that we want, in that mindset and that energy, something that I've been wanting to do for a while is start my own like social media channel. And I really don't like recording myself. And so what I did in this space is just do like a diary, like a vlog diary. And I was just talking to myself and just like talking through some of the energies. I'm going to cry again. I was crying, but just kind of expressing that energy that was there. That's like, you want to do something? Why haven't you done it? But in my diary, I was really just congratulating myself. Like, thank you for showing up and thank you for being in this space and committing to healing on your journey and just kind of being kinder to myself. And I really appreciate that you have what you've gone through and what you've created, and that it was so meaningful to you that you created a space for other people to heal as well. So for me, it was really helpful, and I really tapped into some deep energy there. So I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for your share. Like that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyone next?
I can share.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second to start your timer.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know I could? Yeah. So, also it's just so grateful to have gotten here and received this prompt, and I had a couple of things come up. I wrote as my medium, and it started off I started off singing, and then was just like writing down what I was singing. It was talking about a lot of my younger self, inner child bitterness, which was like the wanting to like not be seen because I was asked to do so much. Anytime I was seen, it was like, well, you're gonna do something, you're gonna do something, and felt like I had to be everything to everyone. And yeah, it was just really diving into some interesting memories that were coming up, like the time that somebody stole my watermelon, and I was I was underneath the table as they stole this watermelon, and I was under the table like singing about my watermelon. I was so excited for her, and then somebody stole my watermelon, and I was so
Was
mad.
it sliced already?
Huh?
Was
No,
it sliced already? Or was it like a whole
it
watermelon?
was a whole watermelon, and
What were you doing with this already, anyways?
it was a block party, and yeah, it was a block party, and the watermelon was there, and I was excited to eat the watermelon. They were like, no, 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 you gotta wait, and I'm like, all right, so I waited, and then it got stolen, and then I was just really upset and really really bitter about the fact that if we ate it when I said to eat it, then we wouldn't be in that situation. And these are all small experiences, but they were just little memories of my little self, or of my younger self, that I really appreciated sitting with and giving her the chance to like feel the.
You for your watermelon saga.
Thank
Thank you, Angel. All right, Mouse. All right, Mousy is next. All right, boom.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, let me turn my camera on real quick because I was, let me see. I always have a hard time with this Zoom. Forgive me. Here we go.
All right.
All right, so look, I'm gonna show y'all what I did. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can you read what it says? It's
I can see
backwards.
it.
All right. So, is there any way to flip the camera? Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I
All
fixed
right,
it.
so look. So I remember I was listening to the song, and obviously the chorus stuck out to me. If that is the chorus where it says, "There is more, I'll stay alive until then." So I just thought of the cliche light at the end of the tunnel, and I kept hearing, "But wait, there's more." And
Like on the commercials?
yeah, like on the commercials and Scary Movie too. I was thinking about that a lot. But I've struggled with type 1 diabetes since I was 15 years old. I'm 32 now. I'm actually about to be 33 next week. So I've struggled with type 1 diabetes since then. And I'm not going to get into all the details, but it's made me very weak. It slowed down my cognitive function, and a bunch of things that I wanted to do in my life, I couldn't do at the same level that I was able to do before. It's been very discouraging the past 18 years almost now. And that's something that I pray for a lot to get rid of, but it hasn't happened yet. So it's something that I've learned how to still enjoy life as much as I can, even with all the struggles. And so, yeah, I just got to be cool and wait and know that there's more. That's really all I got.
Thank you for your share.
No problem.
Wow. Anyone? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Everyone knows that. Do you guys know that thing? Okay, never mind. How do I get out of here? I'm in the spotlight. Okay. Aw. BD would share, but he's at work. Boo. Capitalism. Boo. Whatever. Okay. Anyone else want to share?
I played some chords.
Let's do. Wait, let me start your timer. Okay,
On
ready?
the timer.
2 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So I ended up just playing some chords. I thought I was gonna write something, but then I realized it was just kind of easier. I think for me, I always have like a weird relationship with music, so I'm always just like hoping that I can like not feel muddy when I'm like vulnerable. So, and I also don't like writing about the same thing over and over again, and that's kind of annoying. But I try not to block myself from that. So here's a little chords. I started freestyling over it, but it was like a little cheesy, so I stopped there.
Wait. We only heard the first, like literally the first chord and then nothing afterwards.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, can you bring us closer and then I can start it over?
You might have to change which microphone you're using. Because
Oh,
it might
Oh,
be
like the voice isolation or the standard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
It should be right above the audio.
Yeah. So same as speaker.
Is that what is already?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Original sound for musicians. Okay. We're good?
Wait, play something. Let me see.
Play?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Come back.
No?
Mm-mm. Swipe. Did you swipe the top corner down on your phone? There should be like a.
No, my laptop.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Then
So I
you
was like,
might
my camera's not even working.
Okay, so you might just have to bring the laptop closer then.
Okay.
Like right on it, for real.
Yeah.
I heard like that's the thing. I hear it between the like it's like muffled. But like
Yeah.
I can hear it though. Like it's but not in a way where it's like wow. But I can tell it's kind of pretty, but I just can't hear the notes, you know? Like
I'm done.
okay. Well, thank you for your share. B, did you want to share?
Actually, yes, I do. I was trying to unmute myself,
Yay.
guys.
Let me find hold on. Un momento. Okay, ready?
Yes, I'm gonna talk fast because I got a lot going on.
Okay, boom.
Okay, so word. So context, right? I'm in a very difficult point in my life. Very similar to the previous share. I've been dealing with medical issues and having a disability since I was very young, like 17, 18. And when we had this prompt, I thought about 2019, which was one of the worst years of my life. I was the most ill I had ever been. And I put on the album that I would play when I'd be able to do nothing but like sit in the dark with a candle because I had migraine so bad. And I would have this album going while I would just sit there with my earplugs in. Now I am struggling with the fact that I'm going to be losing all of my teeth, and I'm only 27. It is excruciatingly painful, so I'm in a dark place right now. So I made a little drawing that had different colors to represent the different emotions that I had to feel. And I'm going to flip to that now.
Okay, so let me see if I can stop it so you can see it.
Was the album I was listening to was Summer Walker's first album, like last day of summer.
Okay.
Because we love that. Okay, so can you guys see?
Yes, talk to us about it.
All right, for reference to y'all, I do abstract. Now, what I started with is the layout, the line, this dark blue you see here. That was the color that I felt in Forest. Actually, it's upside down, my bad, y'all. That I felt embodied bitterness for me. And so it starts with these little loops, and you're going in circles, and you're going in circles, and then you're taking a journey, and this all these lines. It's just the natural way that my hand moves through these things. Here you go over here, you know, whatever. These different colors that you're seeing. Red is for rage. This purple that you can please see, that is for kind of like being emotional, kind of sadness, kind of dark, but also like a complex emotion. Me, I started with or envy of other people's lives going a different way, or other people having more control of their lives. You know, like things that we discussed, like you were saying in the beginning, like having those feelings. And then I have two little pockets right here, pink, where you have brief moments of happiness, where you're like, all right, bro, there might be some hope going on. I don't know. And then we have this little guy right here. It's black.
That guy.
It's right at the very end, because this is the moment where you're like, bro, just take me out. I'm over it. Over it.
Where's the there's more moments? That's the pink ones.
Wait, say that again.
You know that there's more. You know, the part of the song where it's like, there's more, like, that's the pink pockets.
Yeah, the pink ones are the small, like you had a good experience or something happened that made you feel alive, especially because like I dissociate a lot. So the little bubbles are like, yeah, we were here for that
I
time.
really love those colors that you pick, and I really want to see that as a painting, but that's for a talk for another day. But
Yeah.
thank you for your share.
Yeah, once it's complete, it'll be a lot more like full colors, a lot of different lines and stuff. But that's what I got so far.
Beautiful. Thank you
Mhm.
for your share. And last but not least, hold on. How do I? Boom. I do that. Yuri, you have to. Yuri,
Have to. Wait.
thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm starting.
Okay, cool. Let's see. As far as sharing, I guess I can get off of this. Like, I get one second. I have no idea like what can and can't be seen. Yeah, hi everybody. My medium like is poetry, but it's very much still under construction. But what I do want to say is I really appreciate like this space to, um, kind of share the darker like, feelings and thoughts. You know, everybody tries to go through life, and elevate themselves and be happy, and you want to share that with the world. But there's very dark times, that you have to go through, I think, to be able to appreciate those times as well. And over the last year, especially, I've gotten really in touch with my spirituality and myself through journaling, through tarot, through different mediums to be able to fully express myself. Kind of what Angel was talking about earlier, what you were talking about earlier, kind of everyone has touched on, the loss that happens as we go through life, mourning who you want to be or could be. And we don't always give ourselves the space and time to acknowledge that. I myself deal with chronic illness as well. I myself have dealt with, different career paths not, going the way you want them to, relationships not going the way you want them to. And I think being able to not just acknowledge it, but give it a voice, give it a space to be, to breathe, to be able to put it to rest, just as you said, in the beginning, I think is really important. So I'm still working on my poetry, but thank you for giving me the juice to work on the poetry. And I really, really love that everybody is sharing. And I don't know, like maybe the next one, I'll share the poetry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, babe.
And also, I said last, but Anthony, hey, you thought you got away with it. Oh, wow, that's insane. Let me go ahead. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, dude. Yo, give me a sec. Okay. Are you ready?
I don't have a camera, but I did draw something.
We'll just look at your name. Oh, wait. Oh, can you drop it in the chat then?
The
You said you don't
picture?
have a camera? Yeah, I guess. Because you said you don't have a camera, but we kind of want to see it.
Spot. Oh no. All right. Yeah. What was my drawing on? I was rushing.
You don't have to. Listen, you had 30 minutes. That's not a lot of time. And the point was not really to like. You don't have to finish anything. It was really the point is to like start something. So like if you are having these feelings again, you can always come back to it and work on it again until you feel like you've gotten it all out. So
I be.
right.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yo. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Let me get to my computer. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you.
Okay. And then wait. Do you wanna chat while you're putting it in the chat? Like talk about it, or you wanna wait until you get it? Nah, you're taking too long. We'll wait till you get it.
All right. Well, I've been struggling to devote some time into the things that I want to do, and I think listening to your music and having that time to really put that energy into it, I feel more entitled to spend more time on it. So I feel encouraged to do what you've been doing and create regardless of how I'm feeling or where I'm at mentally, spiritually. That's all I got for now.
That's it. You got a whole minute, 24 seconds. Find something.
Find something.
Bro, you got a minute left.
Can
you talk to us? Can you talk to us about the drawing? Like, can you tell me about it?
Yeah, he's the main character from a series I'm gonna write, and he's a mercenary. He'd be doing stuff for all types of people.
Okay.
To be.
What's his name?
His name is Kaiser.
Cool.
Kaiser Eldoran.
Okay, there you go. So you didn't have anything else? I thought that was a lie. Okay, but with that, thank you for your share.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. Okay. All right. Actually, yeah. I feel like a grandma with the Zoom, guys. I'm like, what am I doing with the Zoom? Okay. Cool. All right. So, all that's really left. I kind of want to leave you guys with a poem. Yeah, I'll leave you guys with a poem. And that's it. And then we'll be done. Yay! Let's wait. What time is it? 33. Early. Okay. Look at me caring about your guys' time. I know it's Sunday night. I know you got work and school and stuff in the morning. Let's see. Okay. I got a poem. Let's do a visualization instead. I don't have a poem for you. Let's do a visualization instead. Okay, so now that you guys have all kind of made yourself like aware of what you desire and what you're like, okay, this is still what I'm waiting for. This is what means the most to me right now. We are gonna do a visualization to kind of, refresh that. Like we're sending it out again. We're sending the prayer out again. So, so we're gonna do a visualization. So everyone, close your eyes and get comfortable in your chair or in your bed or if you're on the floor. Feel yourself press against the seat. Take an inhale for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Hold it at the top for 3. 1, 2, 3. Now exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop for a moment to visualize your life as you desire it to be. Pick one main thing you're trying your hardest to create in your life. Got it? Okay. You approach an open field, framed in trees with bright green leaves. The sky is blue, and there are birds chirping somewhere nearby. In the middle of the clearing, there is a wishing well. You approach the well and reach into your pocket. Inside, you find 1 gold coin. You pull it out, and it shines in the light. It reads, 1 wish. This is your chance to wish for anything. Use this wish wisely. You only get 1. Consider one main aspect of your life you'd like to improve. Pause for a moment. Then make your wish. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes. Then let me know, raise your hand or something. Take yourself off mute, say something so that I know. Yay. Hey, Fee.
Jack?
Hey, Angel.
Hi.
Oh. I don't wanna... Okay, boom, that's all. Okay. And with that, my friends, that's it. We're done. Thank you.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. I was like,
Yeah.
a little stressed out, but I think that's, I don't know. A second ago, I was just minding my business. Actually, during the creation time, I look over and I almost was getting a little teary eyed because I'm like, is this what I've been wanting to do for my whole life? Like, am I now doing it? Like,
Yeah.
but anyways, I digress. We'll chat later, guys. Anyways, all right, I'm freeing you guys early. All right, bye.
Hey, thanks, Kia. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.